What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first video on my channel, trading to pay for college, week 1. Decided to post these because I think it'll be pretty interesting. I feel like I enjoy making content like this, and hopefully you guys will find it mildly entertaining at least. But the ultimate goal obviously here is to make some money, pay for college. I plan on trading, I'd say, every single trading day, unless, like I said, school comes up, or other things that fill up my schedule that prohibit me from trading. But besides that, I look forward to trading this week and keeping you guys updated. I plan on giving balance updates, as well as maybe doing some trade recaps, hopefully, if they don't take too long. But yeah, hopefully we can get this account running up, and yeah, hopefully you guys stick around. I'm starting with $1,200 ish, somewhere around there, and obviously sky's the limit, so hopefully we don't blow this account. But of course, I'll be transparent with everything, and yeah, keep you guys updated. What's up, everyone? Wanted to give a late night update. Monday didn't go too well. I lost about 700 of my 1,200 bucks, so definitely not ideal. Don't click off the video, please. Just need a redemption. I mean, I've just been making all the wrong mistakes. Trading right off open and just taking lottos, which obviously is just more gambling than trading. What I took today was calls, and then I took puts and I didn't sell them. So I took calls at open because we were holding above right here, this 416.68 level. In fact, I liked how the pre-market action looked, us, gapping up and then kind of holding above this level. And so I was looking for a long up to 422. We didn't get that. We ended up dumping down. It feels like if you just short every single day off open, you're making money, which is kind of the truth. But I'm just trying to catch these reversals, and then I'm doubling down and I'm losing, and it's not a good routine. So I was hoping we should have held support here and then bounced. We ended up not, and I should have cut right when we dumped below and closed, but I held it for a little bit too long and I lost a lot of money from that. We ended up reversing off of Friday's close, which is pretty interesting, and then I don't know, we kind of found some resistance around 420, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more patient tomorrow. I'm not super worried, honestly, as I should be, but hopefully I can just be a little smarter tomorrow and not just take a blind trade off open, because especially when you're in lottos, they can kill you both ways. So what's up, everyone? Wanted to give an update. It's 35 minutes into market open and I'm long right now. Just wanted to give a live trade today. It's holding above 422, and I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I think this position looks good. I have some resistance levels that turn into support. We need to break and hold above 423, and I think we can easily get to this 424.50 area. Ultimately, I'm shooting for 425.85, but that's obviously a pretty ambitious goal. So I'll be selling most of my contracts if we break above 423, and with my final take profit probably at 424.50. So hopefully that plays out. I'll give you guys an update along the way, but yeah, I'm liking where this market is headed. All right, update on the trade. I ended up closing out my position. I said my last take profit was at 424.50. Ended up selling the last of my contracts right around this push right now, and it looks like we might get to that 424.50. I mean, I'm expecting us to get there, but you know, I had good gains, about like 250% or my last contracts that I got out on. So definitely can't be mad with that. So I ended up just selling. The market looks good. I had this, you know, I had this kind of bullish bias coming into this today. Pre-market action looked pretty good, and we opened right around the high of yesterday. And like I said yesterday, my ultimate goal was to push into this 422 and then sell around 423 yesterday on my calls, but we didn't get that push. As you can see here, we dumped down. But today we got some good action, held above here like I said. Glad to see that when I recorded that initial entry, it ended up playing up well. As you can see here, we went into this zone, and then we started bouncing off of it, and then, you know, never looked back really. So very happy with this trade. Finally you can see one go green. You know, we have some big earnings coming up. I think Tesla is reporting after markets today, so it's, you know, part of it was just expecting Tesla to have maybe some buying coming into earnings, which is obviously helping the market, keeping it pushed up a bit. Maybe I should have held a little bit longer, but definitely taking my profits when I see them. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see where the market's at then. What's good, everyone? Wanted to update you guys again on my trades. It's currently about 23 minutes into market open. I finished my day, made about 400, a little over 400 today. So back in the green for the week. And I'm pretty much done trading for the day. I went long. Tesla gapped up. I was just seeing a lot of just, you know, potential correction here where we're seeing, like I said, a V-shaped recovery. I don't think Tesla's earnings were all that great, but it just seemed like markets needed a recovery. And so, you know, I already had that bullish bias coming in as well. Technicals were pointing to the upside. I mean, I think I was mentioning, you know, this is my take profit yesterday. We ended up gapping up, and then in after hours we were kind of flirting with this upper resistance level, and then at market open you can see that we were breaking above and kind of treating it as support. I mean, like, it doesn't get more better than this. Like, we were holding above, and I was going long already at market open. My plan was to continue buying longs up down to here, maybe expecting some sort of downside move at the open and then catching support here and going long. But we ended up never dumping down here, so my calls just went up, and my take profit was ultimately this 429.70 range resistance, and my final take profit was 431.29. And ultimately, you know, we can even get up to 433.75, but those are very ambitious goals, and I'm in 0 days, so I ended up stopping out around like 30% gain on my last contracts. But I definitely expected this downside move, and like I said, you know, we can definitely still break above here and hit my other take profits. But when you're in 0 days, you know, you have to be a lot more greedy to take profits rather than holding and just praying that it goes, because, you know, you can get crushed on your theta and your premium just by moves like this, even if we do a recovery, right? But the reason I had this resistance right here is, as you can see, it's very, very significant. I think I mentioned it in the prior clip, but maybe I didn't, I don't know. So as you can see here, you know, if we just zoom out, let's do the 1 hour, you can clearly see, I mean, there's a lot of respect at this area right here, and I charted it to the T, so you can see us rejecting super hard. I was hoping, you know, obviously that I was long, that we would, you know, just break above, but I had some take profits right around that upper range, and as we're kind of retracing back, I ended up stop lossing out because I didn't want to have to deal with a move like this. So I'm glad I got out, but you know, it'll be interesting if we can break above this 429.72 mark. If we break above it with conviction and on higher time frames, I can definitely see us trending up towards 433.85. I think it's very likely actually that that's the case if we close above this 429.72, we should just say like 430 area on the Qs. And yeah, I'm not going to do any more trading today, but it'll be interesting to see. Maybe I'll do a recap and see where market's at market close, but that's what I'm thinking for now. And I'm just glad that, you know, we just got 2 back-to-back wins. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to, why did I just say that? It's Thursday, April 25th, and I'm 40 minutes into market open. I just finished trading for the day. Made about 450 today. So I'm in the green now, thankfully, for this challenge. And yeah, I ended up going long on Qs, just because, you know, I thought we were a little bit too, I mean, I think we overreacted a bit. I mean, Meta's earnings were, I think, really great. I think they slammed it out the ballpark, but I don't know. We just ended up dumping like 18%, and I thought it would get bought up. Turns out I probably should have bought shares as well of Meta on that dip, because I think that was a really good dip buy. And we've already retraced a ton on Meta. So seems to be an overreaction and definitely getting bought up as it should. So, you know, there wasn't a crazy technical setup, but the candlesticks looked good. We were holding above some key levels, like I identified around 419.37 was pretty key. We ended up fiddling with that and just skyrocketing now. So I probably should have held my contracts a bit longer, but as you can see, my take profit was this 420.73. So I expect some resistance here, just because, I mean, you can see how candlesticks react to that area in the pre-market, or the after hours, sorry. And then also here, it was Monday's high, and that was a key level for Tuesday's open. So this is pretty key. If we break above here, I definitely see us getting to 422 and then probably 423. But then we'll have to see how our candlesticks react there. We might see some resistance and some rejection, but you know, I'm done trading. So these are just projections and where I think the markets are headed. But like I said, I'm done for the day. So glad to be done, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, everyone? This is Friday, April 26th, last day of the week. I'm currently in an open trade, and I'm essentially done for the day, but I have 2 contracts running at a stop loss in the gain. So I'm up about 330 right now, but I have 2 contracts, and if I get stopped out, I'll be up around 300 bucks. So happy nonetheless. What ended up happening was I was actually short the market, and I'm very happy that I switched bias. It's something that I struggle with a lot, is you know, not doubling down and switching positions. But we had some bad PCE numbers, I believe, or just some type of bad data that kind of pushed us down a bit. And I was looking at this support level here, this support zone, I guess you could say. And ultimately, I was just expecting us to dump down here, maybe break through these support levels, and then retrace back to 424.47. Probably would have been my take profit for puts. And that's just because we opened up somewhere around here, but the key thing was we were below 429.72 and 428.95. And I mentioned this in a prior day, but that is a very key level to me, which I have charted here. It's just, you can see that there's a lot of resistance here. And so right now we are currently holding above, which is pretty bullish. But the point is, I saw it favorable to short just because we would have to break through this level. But we ended up getting this strong reversal candle, and I quickly switched my bias and cut my losses. And I went long, and I maximized a lot of the return on this upwards move right here. So we ended up closing the 30-minute candle, which is 9 o'clock for me, probably 10 o'clock if you're Eastern time, right here, which is right above my resistance zone of 429.72. So this candle closed at 429.79, and I'm not going to say that we closed above my resistance, because maybe I charted it wrong, maybe we're a few cents off. But it's very important to see where we are right now. If we continue to hold above here, which is essentially what I'm saying, if we continue to hold above here, I can definitely see us having kind of this melt up effect especially on a Friday, all the way up till at least 431.91, which is my last take profit for these two contracts. And I'm going to be a little bit more patient. Like I said, I have my stop loss set, but obviously we can get up there. These gains will probably twofold, so we'll see how it goes. I'm expecting a lot of volatility. I mean, this candle is definitely wicking back and forth between my resistance area, like I said, so I might get stopped out. I probably will actually right now, but it is what it is. Like I said, definitely want to be risk averse and lock in gains, especially on a Friday, and I'm just happy that I'm up right now. So like I said, key level here, we'll have to see what happens on this 15-minute candle and 30-minute candle, but yeah, I'll give you guys a recap shortly after my Friday trading session. What's up, everyone? I thought I'd just do the recap now. It sucks because you're looking at this now after the prior clip and you're like, okay, he definitely got it right. Well, I got stopped out like I mentioned in the prior clip, somewhere around here. Like I said, I expected volatility at this key resistance zone, and sure enough, well, we ended up shooting up above, and I think we're going to hold above here. So I definitely see a lot of continuation today. Again, 431.90 is really likely, and then, you know, ultimately I think we can get to 433.75. I'm not sure if that's today, but I believe that's where the trend will head. I believe that that's where we're ultimately headed. The good thing is I did end up getting like a 5-day expiry contract in calls, so I got about $20 back, but I ended up about up 330 today ish. Obviously if I didn't get stopped out, I would be up probably closer to 400, maybe a bit more. But you know, that's the game you play when you're in 0-day contracts. You play for volatility, and sometimes that works in your favor, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, overall I'm happy, right? I'm definitely happy that I'm just reading the markets right. That's a much better feeling than just making money, and you know, that's whatever that money that I missed out on because, you know, I practice risk management. I can make that any other day, right? It's just a matter of protecting your account and making sure, you know, you're profitable on a weekly, on a monthly, and a yearly time frame. So happy overall. I'm gonna post a screenshot of my account right now. I'm gonna do some withdrawals because throughout this challenge, my goal is to capitalize on gains. And when I have a large account that I'm trading with, sometimes that gets in my head, and you know, I can lose it all in one day. So definitely don't want to do that. A huge bounce back from Monday's huge loss, but like I said, you know, that's the name of the game, and I'm just fortunate that we were able to recoup those losses and then some. So yeah, I look forward to next week. I haven't looked at the economic calendar, but I know there's earnings coming up next week, more earnings I believe, and some other things. So I look forward to that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first week, and hopefully we can stay green and have a good week next week as well. So best of luck to you guys as well, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week.